am your host, indymahagony. I'll talk to you all about something a little bit more deep and lesson that I've learned, and God has really taken me through a roller coaster right now in my life. He has been testing me in every single way, in my family, in my marriage, in my house, in my finances, in my business. He has been testing me, and even in my kids. Like, seriously, I have been tested since October, really July. And I feel like every test has came along the way. I have finally passed every test graciously. I finally just, I grew so much character in these moments. I grew more humility. I grew more patience. I grew more self-respect. Instead of saying like, why is this happening to me? Why, I really kind of had just been sitting back, and I just been trusting him, and I really have been saying, okay, God, I give you every area of my life. Not to say like I drifted away from God. I just feel like I kind of like took control of things in my own manner, and I feel like when I have stepped away from like church and like reading the Bible, reading my word, I feel like my life has been kind of like chaotic in a way. And I feel like when you step away from that, you kind of just lose your mind, and your life becomes like this spiral. And I have really just kind of just surrendered it all to him recently, especially like this last domino that has like went down. I'm just like, okay, God, like I trust you. And every lesson I've got, I have passed the test because I feel like I understood what he was telling me to do, like what I needed to work on. And it's helped me grow. And these are growing pains in my life. And I know that the tests of trials don't break you. The tests of trials don't come to break you. The tests of trials come to strengthen you and to kind of remind you that who he really is, that he is in control, and that you need to be aligned with him always. And I try to do that, but you know, we can kind of just like drift off or whatever. But I know that it's been a trying time in my life. But life has been chaotic and crazy for me, but I'm still showing up. So the message is to propel forward, even in the chaos. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. Don't ever quit. Right now, you don't even know what's going on. I have a lot going on right now, but I'm keeping my head high. I'm keeping my faith. I know that God is going to prevail, and he already has done so. Everything that has come along my way, God has made my situation better and greater because I passed the test and I kept a positive attitude. I grew through it graciously and positively. And my advice to you is to not gossip about what you're going through to others. Don't put it on your friends, don't put it on your family unless you need like that godly counsel. But for you to pray about everything to him, lean on to him for that. And so the godly girly message is, what do you do when it all folds? What do you do when everything is on the line? When your family, your marriage, your house, your finances, your business, your friendships, when everything is on the line for you, what do you do? And the answer is to grow through it graciously and positively. Don't ever quit. There's a lesson. Look up and listen. You know the answer. I'm going to give you all a scripture to follow up on that resonated with me. 12:13 is the scripture that resonated with me. He is tempted to believe God has abandoned him because God's deliverance has been so long in coming. But David did not buy into that lie that God had forgotten him. He concludes the psalm by expressing to his confidence God will once again provide him salvation from his trouble. So what does that mean to you? That is very telling to me. When David was in there with them lions, and them lions was, scaring him, in the midst of it all, while he was face to face with two lions, he said, nah, I know God has me. I know God did not abandon me. I know God will. I want to read you the exact scripture. The scripture says, how long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long would you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? Look on me and answer, Lord my God. Give light to my eyes, or I will sleep. And my enemy will say, I have overcome him, and my foes will rejoice when I fall. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord's praise, for he has been so good to me. So that is very telling. And I just want to say this. Grow through it graciously and positively. That is that godly, girly message for you. And, as pretty as we may be, sometimes life can get ugly for us. And that's okay. That's real life. And having a relationship with God is not cookie cutter. It's not beautiful all the time. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty. Sometimes you gotta get rough and tough in the most humbling way. Okay? I do know that. And just make your mess into a beautiful mess. Enjoy the journey that God is taking you on. And know that he has not forgotten you. And I just want to encourage you all to stay in your word and pray every day and bless everything that comes along your way. It's just a test. I just want to say, I'm not a cookie cutter girl at all either. Not at all. I'm not this girl who's just this pageanty life, and I have a princess life, and I grew up like a princess, seriously. But I've been through some things, some real things, and maybe we'll talk about it more one day. But for now, I just want to say that I'm not a perfect girl. I'm not cookie cutter. I'm not better than, higher than anybody. I'm just me. I'm just a girl who's just trying to get it right every single day. Okay, so moving on. We're going to get into it. The girly fluff topic is, I want you girlies to look your best in your mess. I want you all to get pretty every single day. Now, I have this lip, and I am not going to lie. I have been wearing big t-shirts and sweats for the past couple days. It's like I have a good day, and then I have a sweat and t-shirt day. A good day, a sweat t-shirt day, and it's just no go. Especially when you get your monthly bill, you're just now I just want to throw on some sweats and a big t-shirt and call it a day. So yeah, I want you all to look in your best, in your mess. No bonnets in public, no bonnets really after you wake up. No hair wraps, and I'm speaking to myself too. Today, earlier, I had on a shirt and some sweats and my hair wrap all day because my monthly bill came and I was just I feel, But really, I should just put on something cute, a little loungewear, dress, something, and kept it moving, but I didn't. So, I've been doing pretty good. I get my feet put yourself first. When we don't put ourselves first, we start to forget about ourselves, we start to not get dressed, we start to not go out, we start not to take care of our mental health, our spiritual health, our physical health, and it just is a trickle effect. So I want you all to just continue to look your best in your mess and just take care of you in the best way possible. Seriously, I know we're all busy in our lives. We're mommies, we're wives, we're working women, we're single moms. It's, various things. And as women, we are like, we put on our super mommy capes. As women, we take on the load of everything. And, life will continue to just because life gets a mess doesn't mean we don't show up as our best. So please remain and do so. So that concludes our episode for today. Make sure that you all like, comment, and subscribe so you can join the girly gang. Love ya. I'm still figuring all this out as far as like the whole technical part of things. So give me a second to give me some grace. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the technical part of the podcast part. So I hope you all are able to hear me well with this mic, and so I'm going to figure it out. Work with me. I'm a one-woman show, and the job must get done. Okay, so let me see. I always need like a reminder of how to get my mic set up. This is I'm not gonna say it's hard, but I have some difficulties some days. Okay. Ba 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 ba